It is the Flow Friday Sports Show, and it's an absolute privilege to welcome Sally Bywater, who is from KNT Netball, and it's been a big week for her. Sally, congratulations to you. Tell us all about the award that you've taken out, and obviously the fact that you're looking forward to a weekend full of hopefully what will be some majestic grand finals.
That's right, yeah. So I got a bit surprised and very humbled on Sunday, our presentation day, and was awarded life membership at the KNT. So that was a very rewarding offer, and yeah, it's great to be seen and by your peers to get that award.
Very thoroughly deserved, Sally. Let's cast our eye back on the weekend's games. We'll start with juniors. So just outlay for us what the prelim games were on the weekend, who won, and what grand finals we'll have across the junior grades.
Yes, on the 13 and under A, we had Keith 39 defeating Narracourt 31. So Keith will now go forward and play Bordertown in the grand final in that grade. In the Division 3, Narracourt 50 defeated Border Districts 31. So a reasonably big win there for Narracourt. Now they'll go ahead and take on Keith in the grand final. That should be a great game. In the Division 2, Kingston came and won 47 defeating Keith 44. So a great game here in this grade, and they'll now take on Border Districts in the grand final. And in the Division 1, Narracourt 50 defeating Penola 41 in the great high-class game, and they'll now take on Kingston in the grand final. So, yeah, we can't wait for those junior games we played this weekend at Kingston.
There we have it. We'll talk A reserves. So what action did we have on the weekend, Sally?
Yeah, so Penola had the win here, another great game between Penola and Narracourt. So Penola have now got that right back to play Keith in the A reserve grand final, and yeah, Penola's just looked really good all over the court, but yeah, a bit of injuries to Narracourt, but a great game by the Eagle girls.
Excellent. Let's look at all things A grade. So we've got a big grand final to be Keith versus Border Districts. What happened on the weekend? Yeah,
so it was a great game here by the Border Districts girls defeating Lucindale 35-34. So Lucindale were our minor round champs, and yeah, they've gone out and bang in one goal losses in both games. So really rewarding game here for the Eagles girls. Came from behind and, yeah, in the last probably minute, got in front by one goal for the win.
Now, I know you're not one to lean one way or the other, Sally, but I'm going to ask for some real quick-fire predictions here. Give us your predictions for who's going to win in those junior grades this weekend.
So probably we'll start with the 13As. Bordertown's been the informed team all year, so they've undefeated so far. But, anything can happen in finals. I hope this is a great game, but yeah, they had a big win in the second semi a week ago, so I'll probably lean towards them. And then in the Division 3 we'll start with, Keith had a 3-goal win, I think, against Narracourt 2 weeks ago, so I think this will be a great game. There's some great talent in both of these teams, and I don't know, I might lean towards Keith in a close one. In the Division 2, we've got Border Districts playing Kingston, so I think this will be a great game between these two clubs who've, just swapped players, and they're playing well above their means in this junior grade. I'm going to tip Border Districts in this game. And in Division 1, we've got Kingston playing Narracourt, so another great talented bunch of girls in both these teams. And also in this grade, Kingston are undefeated, so I'm going to tip with them for this one.
Fantastic work, Sally. Let's get your prediction on how you see the game going with the A reserves. How do you see both of these sides locking horns, and who's going to get up?
Yeah, I think this will be a great game. I think Keith's having a crack at their 6th grand final in a row with premierships in each of those grades, so they've just been a power horse in this grade. I think Penola can turn the tables on them this year. I think they'll get the win. I'm going to tip them in a close one and very high standard game, and yeah, let's just hope for good weather for a good high standard game.
Most definitely, and of course the big ticking item is the A grade. Keith v Border Districts wasn't perhaps the two sides everyone would have expected at the end of the minor round season, Sally, is it?
No, I don't think so. I think, 2 weeks ago, Keith got that win by 1 goal against Lucindale. So, yeah, anything could have happened in that one. Then last week, Border's getting that 1 goal win over Lucindale. We probably could have predicted Lucindale being that, but not to be. They, couldn't shoot many goals in the last quarter last week, which was their detriment in the end. So, obviously, the two power horses, Keith and Border Districts, deserve to be in this grand final, and I just think it'll be a fantastic game all over the court.
All right, well, we've got to get your prediction. How do you see the game unfolding? Who wins?
I'll tip Keith in a close one for their first premiership in 6 years. So they've played the last 5 grand finals and got runner-up. So I like to see a bit of a sweet ending for all your hard work over the years to finally get that grand final. But Border Districts, they've got a lot of youth in this team, and I think they've got plenty of input to come over the next few years. So Keith's in a close one.
Who's going to star on the day, do you think?
Oh, there'll be plenty of stars all over the court. We've had got some association runner-up Tyler Atkinson lining up at goal defence for Border Districts, and then association most consistent Steph Lupke at goal defence for Keith. So there's just some really good players out on that court. So between those two, I think they'll really get their team and really get ahead.
Well, Sally Bywater, we hope you, for one, enjoy it. I'm sure many people are going to enjoy the day. Thank you so much to you for all your contributions to us this year in 2022, covering the KNT Netball competitions here on the Flow Friday Sports Show. And once again, a massive congratulations on your life membership, which is so thoroughly deserved. Sally Bywater, all the very best to you, and we'll see you in 2023.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.